Hey, what's up, guys? Total quickie today. A while back, I made some videos about the 1994-1996 Star Wars Summit materials, basically the folders and promotional materials and insider information that licensees got at Star Wars Summits at Skywalker Ranch, a chance for all of the licensees from really around the world through all mediums, right? You're talking books, comics, media tie-in, posters, bubblegum. I mean, whatever they could slap Star Wars on, licensees were invited to come to sort of get an inside glimpse to Lucasfilm's overall strategy, right? In 1994, it's about sort of like looking forward to the continued buildup of this expanded universe, to the re-releases of the original trilogy in theaters. Same with 1996, right? Thinking about Shadows of the Empire, multimedia projects, and sort of starting to begin to think about the early run up to prequel strategy. Now, in 1995, which is what we want to talk about today, things were a little different. Here we are in the middle of this 90s resurgence of Star Wars. Obviously, the multimedia project is on its way. The prequels are just beginning sort of that very early pre-production. But the materials that licensees get isn't exactly the same. We're not looking at big, robust three-ring binders. We're looking at something that you'd be entitled to suppose is basically just something that maybe people got as like part of the fan club. I don't know, right? But here it is. This is the 1995 Star Wars Summit licensee participant materials. I mean, it's a cool folder. It's wonderful artwork. You can see this is actually sort of raised lettering here, the Lucasfilm logo. Taking a quick look inside, again, sort of like, I think like, probably leading to suspicions that this is nothing but like, say, like a fan club sort of, swag bag item or something, right? We've got Star Wars Insider. We've got a bagged edition of Star Wars Galaxy. We've got the Adventurer, which is really cool, sort of LucasArts catalog that you'd find in lots of places. This is a neat little sort of brochure here. I've showed off these types of things in the past, basically an overview of various things, key marketing events, kind of a Gantt chart from 1991 with like, the resurgence of the expanded universe on through Dark Empire and more of the Thrawn trilogy, more books in the EU, the home video release in 1995, Shadows, 20th anniversary, so on and so forth. Even got cool things like a bumper sticker you probably saw back in the day. I remember seeing this from time to time. I am a Star Wars fan. Honk if you are too. What sets this apart, though, is something beyond just, say, what you might have gotten as a fan, right? As part of a fan club welcome packet is more things like this that you probably also saw if you saw the 94, 96 videos. The Star Wars Update, which is sort of the official Insider Lucasfilm licensing newsletter. In this case, again, sort of highlighting from May, June 1995, the home video releases of the original trilogy on VHS. And again, this is something that obviously sets it apart. This is something that you would also remember from the 94, 96 videos. The specific information, including contact information for all of the licensees. Star Wars Classic, everything, advanced graphics. We've talked a bit about them. They do some posters and some promotional in-store materials. Applause, Antioch. I've done lots of videos about Antioch, all the cool things they do, right? The pocket books, the wall calendars, the book plates, so on and so forth. Ballantine books, Bantam, the list goes on and on, literally. And then the list of international agents with all their contact information. And then the list of the countries and products themselves. So this is it, in the 94, 96 videos, big three-ring binders, the big bag, all this sort of swag materials with the robust three-ring binder information. Here, they basically condense it all into a folder, a cool-looking folder with just as helpful information. But something happened in 1995. They sort of pared things down, decided 1996 to ramp things back up. But there you have it, the 1995 Star Wars Summit materials. Yes, they exist. Yes, we have them. They look a lot different than those other two, which is why I've taken a while to get around to it. Not as spectacular, but just as obscure. You just don't see this stuff very often. So if you do see something like this folder, don't be fooled. It might not be, say, something that you think it is. Again, you'd be entitled to suppose it's just something from the fan club. It's not. It's from the 95 Star Wars Summit. See you next time.